Hi lovies, how are you doing? Hopefully you're good. Welcome back to another tutorial, and in today's video is also on how you can achieve or you can style your short natural hair in such a very short time. I've been showing a lot of videos, take a long time to style, but today I decided to do something that you can achieve in 10 minutes or 20 minutes only. So if you're my old subscriber, thank you so much, honey, for coming back. I do appreciate your support, and guys, I love you so much. I can't explain how much I love you, because without you, there is no glory. So thank you so much. And if it's your first time to stop by, you're welcome. My name is Glory Mtui, and before you leave, kindly hit the subscribe button below, turn on notification bell, and don't forget to share this video with your loved one if you find this video is helpful. Straight to the video, you have to part your hair into two sections, just like this way. Secure one side. You may either decide to use any kind of gel that works for you, and then repart your hair again to get neat and clean section. If you get neat and clean section, it makes your hair looks more neat. And after that, I'll go to right side and left side. I'll part small section. This section I'm going to do only to line cornrows. So you may either decide to do this part or you don't do it if you don't know how to do cornrows. But then if you know how to do cornrows, then go ahead and do it, because you'll spice up your look a little bit. This is how I usually braid. I divided my natural hair into two. The first section and the second one. The second one goes under my thumb finger, while I will start to pick the front one. And then after I hold the third one, I'll start to divide new section. So I'll keep adding hair just that way. Every time when I braid or every time when I do cornrows, I make sure I add only one side. Then I keep going. And since I started using this method, I find out my cornrows comes out nicely compared with when I use 3 ways braid. So for me, this is the easiest way to do clean and neat cornrows. So if you're having some troubles on how to do 3-way cornrows, I will highly recommend you try this way. Add hair only one side and keep braiding. Like, it's so easy for us. This is kind of, in Tanzania, this is old, very old way, but it gives hair very good look. I don't know about your country. We call this cornrows binchua in my hometown or in my home country. But I don't know, guys, what do you call this way to do cornrows? And I do this to these 2 lines, and then I repeat exactly the same thing to the next side. And this is how it looks like. Then I go ahead and I do triangle shapes. You may either decide to do 3 triangles each side, or you may decide to go with 4 triangles, depending on how easy it is for you or how many triangles do you want. You may also decide to go with 2. It's all up to you. But for me here, I will go ahead with 3 triangles every side. And after I make triangle, I'll go ahead and braid. You may either decide to do normal braid, or if you cannot braid, go ahead and use thread and secure it. And again, I follow the same way I did triangle to the other side to do the same way in the other side. If I did this to the right side, I repeat exactly the same thing to the left side. I make sure these triangles, they all look like very similar and they are facing each other. Hopefully this makes sense. And then after I do that, I braid my hair till in the end. and hopefully you can see how these triangles comes out. And after that I keep going the same way, but I'm not going to show you guys how I do all these 3 triangles because I repeat the same procedures. So to avoid make this video so long, so I'll show you the last triangle on how I will do it. And here we go with the last one. And after this, I go ahead and I do very simple braid in back because I'll crochet this hair down. So you have to make sure you braid this hair well so that when you start to crochet the hair, your natural hair will not come out. Yes, just like this way. And after that, I will go ahead and I will make another cornrows. And this time cornrow, I will make sure I hold all triangles shape in, and also I'll make sure I hold those small lines in. All sections from right and middle side will be included in this middle line. Hopefully you understand, and if you do not understand, keep watching, you'll understand what I mean. And here what I do is I do 3-way cornrows because I find here to add hair one side is a little bit difficult because I want to hold both sides, right and left hair, especially in the middle. I have these triangles, and in the right side I have these 2 small cornrows. So I have to make sure I go with 3 ways cornrow. As you can see, I keep holding hair both sides. Can you see those triangles? 2 of them, they are already included in this cornrow. And as you can see, once I turn my head, hopefully you see how I pick that another tail of right side small cornrows. I pick again just like this way, and then here I keep braiding till in the end of my natural hair. Simple and clear like this way. This hairstyle is so easy. It's something that you can achieve in very short time if you're in rush, if you want to go for a date. It's so easy. And guys, here I use Brazil wool. As you can see, I use 7 sections, so I will add in 6 times. So the first one I attach on this wool here, and I divide it into 3 just like this way, and I start to braid normal way, and then I add hair like this way, and then I keep braid. After I braid 3 steps, I add another section, keep braiding till I finish these 6 sections. And here you may either decide to use Brazil wool, or you may decide to use braiding hair, depending on what is for you to use. And as I said earlier, that in the back I'll crochet here, so you don't need to make this bandika line to be too long. Just make halfway because in the back you crochet. So I'll do till here, and then I take scissor and I cut off all the excess wool, and these are how these 2 bandika lines looks like. You may either decide to use bobby pin, or you may either decide to use thread and needle, depending on how easy it is for you to secure. But for me, one side I'll be using needle and thread, while other side I'll be using bobby pin to secure. So of course I must make sure the base is well And then after there, it's so easy for me to go ahead and secure this hair on top of my line. When you are attaching this bandika line, you have to make sure you put on top of your cornrow. Don't put two aside, or don't put two aside. Just make sure you try your best to put in the middle so that your hair can look neat and clean. And the thing I like about bandika is when you finish to attach this bandika, your lines looks like 3D, which I do love so much. So guys, after I see to attach one side, as you see, I add bobby pin to other side, which I repeat exactly the same thing to the right side. And here we go. After I finish, I attach these two lines together, and this is Mali hair. I ordered them online, but sadly they come without any tag or any name, but never mind. Then I'll be using half of this hair. So I divide them into two like this way, and then I cut into two. Before I crochet, I make sure I stretch the hair because I want them to look well thin in the end. I don't want them to look like so flat. Just like this way. You can see how bigger it is. So here I go ahead, and every time when I crochet, I take two pieces and then I crochet them. Take your time to crochet. And as you can see, these are two lines. So I go ahead and I crochet several hair to hold these two lines together. Yeah, just like this way. I pull these two lines together like this, and then I crochet couple hair there so that I add more secure to this wool. And as you can see, after I hold them together and I crochet some hair there, looks more closer and looks more beautiful. That's what I feel. And then I keep crochet till I make sure back it's fully enough. You may either decide to make shorter or longer than mine. It's all up to you, or depending on your preference. And then don't forget to also crochet in the middle of your natural hair, because you don't want like this hair to show you only add hair one side, right and left only, and in between they are empty. You have to make sure you also crochet hair in the middle. And guys, can you see how back the hair looks like? The hair looks like really natural. Here is braiding hair. You may either decide to use any kind of braiding hair from any company. You may either decide to roll on straw if you don't have flex rod. And then after this, make sure you dip this hair into hot water and then take them down immediately after you take them out from hot water. And can you see how this hair looks like? I don't know, I love them. I love these two sections. They are beautiful. And then because I have big forehead, I'll go ahead and crochet this hair over there. If you feel like it's too long, you may either go ahead and trim some to make it short. And guys, this is the final results for today's video. Hopefully you enjoy watching this video and you get something. Kindly let me know in comment section, what do you think about this hairstyle? Would you rock this hairstyle or not? Guys, let me know in comment section. I love you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.